What's up, Kingdom City Youth? This is the first of many videos that Pastor Ben and I want to make about either an idea that we've had, a question that we want to help you guys answer, or just a thought that we want to help you guys work through throughout the week. Today, I want to talk to you guys about being uniquely you. This week, we're headed into a new school year, and sometimes it's easy to get caught up in trying to be someone you're not. Whether that's maybe the coolest person at your school, the most popular person, the best sports player, or maybe it's the biggest hype beast at your school. But the message that I want to get across is that it's so important to be uniquely you, the person that God designed you to be, because you play a very specific and important role. One guy in the Bible who I look up to when I think about the idea of being uniquely me is John the Baptist. John was so good at being uniquely himself. Picture this for a second. He would have been a little bit scraggly looking, long hair, still have some crickets stuck in his teeth from his afternoon snack, but he was so uniquely him and completely sold out for Team Jesus. Literally at one point, John the Baptist's disciples came up to him and they were freaking out, being like, John, someone else is baptizing people on the other side of town. And John couldn't care less. He was just so happy to be a part of what Jesus was doing that he didn't care whether he was baptizing people or cleaning people's feet. He was just there to be the hands and feet of Jesus. John the Baptist was put through a lot in his life where he was put to the test and really had to understand who he was as a son of God. How confident are you as a son or a daughter of God when you go through something tough? Whether that's a relationship being broken up, maybe it's a family member dying, or moving out of your childhood home. Sometimes those heartaches are enough to cause us to become someone else who God hasn't designed us to be. To illustrate this just a little bit better, we figured we should film the rest of the video in a different location. Come with me. We figured coming to a place like Shoppers Drug Mart would give you guys a good illustration between the difference of a physical wound and an emotional or heart wound. A physical wound, you can come to somewhere like Shoppers Drug Mart and get Tylenol for a headache, or bandages for a cut, or a tensor bandage for a sprained wrist or ankle. But when you have an emotional wound, a wound in your heart, you need to take those sorts of things to Jesus, because He's a Father who loves you and cares about you and can see you through anything that you're going through. So this week, as you head into this school year, remember that God has designed you to be uniquely you. No matter what you've gone through, that doesn't change the design that God had for you and your life.